Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Core Java session. We are in the topic multi-threading. We have discussed other topic like how to create threads, how many ways we can create threads, how to interrupt, how to interrupt the threads, right? Right? How we can stop the threads, right? Now today's topic is interrupting of a thread. We have done some part yesterday, but let's have a discussion interrupting of a thread in a detail. And synchronization. Synchronization. This will be our today's topic. Okay. Now let's try to understand. What is mean by interrupting of thread? Interrupting of thread means to touch base. For example, in general way, I I want we are in one let's say we are traveling. All we are traveling. Okay, we are traveling or something like I want uh, out of you someone can inform me that at tomorrow sir take session on synchronization, right? Let's say I am going to plan some design patterns. Okay, so if I forget also after 1 week, then what will happen? Someone from you will ping me and ask me, sir, you are about to take design pattern. You are just asking me, right? If I am forgotten, right? So in that case, you are interrupting me. Interrupting me means you are pinging me, right? So which thread is interrupting? So if a thread can interrupt a sleeping or waiting thread, okay? Thread can interrupt a sleeping or waiting thread. This is important. Waiting thread. Okay? Sleeping or waiting thread. By using which method? Interrupt. Interrupt method. Thread can interrupt another thread, which is sleeping or which is waiting. How we can achieve sleeping or waiting? We have three options, right? Sleep, join, and yield. Okay? Now we will understand how we can achieve this. Previously, yesterday we have created one program. Let me create one program for you. Let me create one main method. Public static void main string args of array. Right, this is our main method. Right, we have defined this thread extend thread. Now we can define one job, public void run method. Inside run method, we are defining a job. Let me uh, create one for loop. I'm creating one for loop. It is starting from int I equal to 0. Okay, I less than 5, I plus plus, I plus plus. So by what happen? 5 times this loop will run. System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. Okay. Now I am giving it as a child thread. I am giving it as a child thread. Now try to observe. To run this job, what we required? We required one start method, na? We required what? Start method, because it is a test method. So start method will come inside this. With this reference, we can call, right? We can call dot t dot start method, right? Now try to observe. What is our agenda, guys? What is our agenda? Our agenda is to check whether that where is my person. Our agenda is to test whether the interrupt method is working fine or not. Let's let it struck. Spring boot, Spring toolsuit not responding. Let's wait for 1 or 2. Now, now I want to make this thread sleep na. Did I make this thread sleep or waiting? No. How I can make this thread sleep and wait? Thread dot sleep. I will pass some time here. Let me pass some 5,000 second, 5,000 millisecond. So guys, see, it is going to show, it is going to throw what? It is asking surround with try catch. See, interrupted exception. Interrupted exception it is going to throw. Now, copy this, paste here, child thread interrupted. Let me give, if it is if interrupted, it should come here where in the child thread, in the catch block, it should come. But how we can interrupt? How we can interrupt? Using T dot interrupt method. T dot interrupt. Interrupt. Is interrupt is there? Interrupt method is there. Now what will happen? Whenever main method is run by main thread, right? When we are doing T dot start, mean we are calling child threads. T dot start method is going to call what? Our run method, right? It is multi-threading concept. It is not calling a method. Run method is not a normal method. Run method is from thread class method. We are overriding. Remember this. Otherwise, you will think that why sir T dot start? There is no start method. This is run method. I already told you multiple times. T dot start is going to call run class method. This is multi-threading concept because we didn't extend the thread. Okay. Now copy this, paste here. Main thread run. Main thread is going to end here. Na? Main thread is going to end. Main thread start here. Then it will create test class object, which already a thread, already defined in line number 3. It will start the thread at line number 22, T dot start. T dot start internally called run method. The moment it is slip, see T dot interrupt is going to interrupt that method. Interrupt means touch base. It will touch base. So whenever this exception will come, it will come here. System dot out dot thread child class exception came. Try to observe. Try to observe. Let me run this program. See what is happening. Child thread interrupted, right? Let me give it bigger number so that you will understand. I am giving 10 times. So it should run how many times? Child thread, but it is interrupted. Means I disturb that thread. Na? Interruption means, see, child thread interrupted. After that, again child thread are running, right? Child thread interrupted. I interrupted that child thread one time. That's why it is coming child thread interrupted. Okay? See, after that still, after every 5 second, the loop is running, right? Every 5 second loop is running. But I interrupted using what? T dot interrupt. Sometimes it is bad, sometimes it is good, right? But this is how we can interrupt a thread. Okay? Okay? Now, when I comment this line, I don't want interruption. Let me run this, stop this program and run the program. Now let me give some 5 loops only. Now run the program. Run as Java application. Main thread and child thread. Main thread and child thread is running. Main thread end, even though child thread is running, right? See the output. After 5 seconds, the loop child thread is printing, right? 4th time, 5th time, right? Now it is end. Now let me run the program again. Let me give some small time duration of 1 second. Oh my God. 1000 millisecond means 1 second. After every 1 second, it is printing. right? But when I am uncommenting this line, what happened? Thread got interrupted. Thread got interrupted. Interrupted means disturb. See, this interrupted means when this loop come, right? That time it is interrupted, right? That time it is interrupted, so it come into catch block, and that's why it is printing the child thread interrupted. Okay, this is how you can interrupt a thread. Okay, now. Okay. If we are not using this line, na, thread dot sleep, we are not able to see that immediate effect of what? Interruption. But if this thread, child thread, I make intentionally what? Sleep, by using the thread dot sleep, then interrupt method will call. ठीक है? Interrupt method will call. ठीक है? This and interrupt it. ठीक है? What is my statement? Try to read this statement. Thread can interrupt a sleeping or waiting thread. Means if a thread is sleeping, then immediately it will going to interrupt. But if the thread is not going to sleep, means if we are not making it sleep or like waiting state, then there is no impact of interrupt method. Are you getting? Let me remove this thread dot sleep. Now t dot interrupt is there, right? So it is not, see, it is what is there. Remove catch clause. Replace with throw. Okay, fine. Replace with this throw. Remove this, no problem. There is no sleep method is there. It means our child thread is not going to sleep means what? In keeping interrupt is of no use, right? See, it is not going to interrupt. It is only going to interrupt what? It is only going to interrupt when the threads are, child threads are sleeping or waiting. If it is sleeping or waiting, then it is going to interrupt. Okay? No. No. Hope we are good. Now we are going to see what is synchronization. Very important in parallel calls. Okay? First of all, synchronize. What is the keyword we are going to use? Synchronized. Very important. Synchronize. Synchronize is the keyword. Is the keyword used for what? Methods and blocks only, not for classes and variable. For method and blocks we are using synchronize. Okay? What is mean by synchronize? Try to understand. If a method or block is declared as synchronized, then what will happen? At a time, only one thread is allowed to execute that method or block. Very important keyword, but we have to use very carefully. Practical use case, for example, you are having bank account. You are having bank account. Nowadays, we can withdraw the money by showing your bank account details and your identity. Then from any branch, you are able to withdraw amount. Just think, guys, what happened? For example, you have 5,000 rupees. You are Amit, or you are, let's say, Mehul Choksi, the fraud person, right? Mehul Choksi can do this fraud things, right? So let's take his name. Mehul Choksi is the person. He went to what? Mumbai bank, Mumbai branch of any bank. He is having 5,000 rupees. Now what will happen? This Mehul Choksi, he asked his duplicate person, go to Delhi branch. and he created his duplicate document, let's say, then what will happen? Mehul Choksi is withdrawing what? 5,000 rupees from this branch, and at the same time, he is withdrawing, his duplicate is withdrawing, means this is a use case. At the same time, he is withdrawing 5,000. Then what will happen? Mehul Choksi get 10,000 rupees, right? Even though he is having 5,000 in his account, he is getting 5,000, his duplicate is getting 5,000. So what is synchronize? Synchronize will lock the process, lock the object, means at a one time only, means now his duplicate is there. What will happen? When one person is trying to do operation from one bank, then that object will be get locked. Means at a time one call can be happen. One thread can act on this, not other thread. Once this thread is done, then only this thread will be working on they can execute on this. Now, Mehul Choksi withdraw 5,000, synchronize keyword, block that operation. Just think in that way. When this duplicate is trying to do some withdraw operation, it won't be allowed. Just think in that perspective. Unless this is finished, after this operation is finished, his account is having 0. When this duplicate try to withdraw 0 amount 5,000, it will it will be the output? Insufficient amount. Insufficient amount, right? Like this, something, right? So this is the benefit. But what will happen? What will happen? This operation required 5 minutes. Let's say 2 minutes. 2 minutes it required. After that, this operation required what? 2 minutes. 2 minutes plus 2 minutes, what? 4 minutes now. Means one thread is taking 2 minutes, another taking 2 minutes. Means time is increasing. 4 minutes. But the benefit is that we can lock the object to achieve some benefit, but time is increasing. So what is the synchronized keyword? What is the benefit and what is the disadvantage? The advantage is if a method or block, if a method or block, a method or block declared as synchronized, then at a time only one thread. When I am saying thread means program. One thread means one program, one call, one thread is allowed to execute that method or block. Okay? What is the advantage? Advantage is we can resolve data inconsistency. Advantage. We can resolve data inconsistency. What is mean by data inconsistency? Just now I told you, right? One person is trying to get amount unless and until that operation is done. For example, two persons are working on same bank account. They try to withdraw. If that operation is allowed, both person can allow 5,000. The same person having 5,000 in his account, but the two person is going to take that amount 5,000 from one branch, another 5,000. What will happen? He is getting 10,000, but only having 5,000. Having 5,000 in account, but taking 10,000, right? So what is inconsistent here? Data. Amount is a data. Amount number is a data. Amount is 5,000. But one person is withdrawing at the same time 5,000, 5,000 means they are withdrawing 10,000. Amount number is inconsistent na. Having 5,000, they are withdrawing 10,000. That is inconsistency. Data, amount is the data. But when operation is synchronized, only one operation can be done at the same time. Means 5,000 amount is there. Another person can withdraw only either 2,000, 3,000 or 5,000 maximum. Once that operation is done, then what will happen? 5,000 minus 5,000, 0 will be there. In second operation, 0 amount will be displayed. then it will show insufficient amount, right? That is how we are achieving data inconsistency. We can resolve data inconsistency. You understand the word data inconsistency? This is going to be used in companies frequently. Then you should know what is the meaning of data inconsistency. Okay? But what is the disadvantage? What is the disadvantage? What is the disadvantage? To complete the process, waiting time is increased. Waiting time is increased, right? One operation required 2 minutes, another thread increased, another thread required 2 minutes, one more thread required 2 minutes. Like that, time is increased. But that is what we should be very careful. Where is required, then we should use synchronization. Because synchronization is related to what? Performance issue. So we need to understand the situation, where to use synchronized keyword, where not. If some data inconsistency is very important, finance related, then we should go with synchronization, but not regular operations, some simple, because it is lead to performance issue. We should discuss and use the synchronized keyword. Hope you are understanding. If there is no specific requirement, so we should not go for synchronized keyword. Okay? So what is used by synchronize? Internally synchronized keyword is going to use locking of object. Objects are locked actually. Okay? Lock concept will be taken care background so that the object will be locked. Once the object is locked, no operation can be done. Okay? So what happened in multi-threading? If thread want to execute any synchronized method, if we are using synchronized keyword on method, first that thread has to lock that object. Thread want to act on any synchronized method or block. Synchronized. Thread want to act on synchronized method or block. First, it has to lock that object. Lock that object. If you are locking the object, lock that object. Once the operation is done, then it will release that lock. If operation is done, if operation is done, then it will automatically release the lock. You will see programmatically, then you will understand. Okay? That's why one thread is locking one object, then another thread have to wait to perform some operation on the same object. Then what will happen? Waiting time period will be there now. For example, think in this way. This is one object. This is one thread one. When thread one is working on this, it will lock. It will lock that object. Then what will happen? Thread two means second program. When trying to access this, it won't allow. Unless this first lock is released. This is object, right? In this way, we have to understand. So T1 operation will be done. After that, it will release the object, then only T2 will work. Now we will try to see some program. Okay. Now, if you want, I ping this program in the chat. Okay, now try to observe. Now try to observe. This is one class. Test class is there, right? Test class is there. Okay. Let me create one main method first. Okay, deleted. Public static void main. Okay. String args of array. Control Shift F. Save. Come here. Okay. Now we need to do what? We need to do some. We need to do some operation. Let's say IPL and TSL, or let's say IPL and Ranji Trophy is going on, right? So let's say cricket series. I am taking one cricket series operation. Okay. Now try to understand. I am giving one method. Okay, create. Let me give some syntax. Public void format this. Okay. I am creating one method. Method or block can be synchronized, right? Inside this method, let me print something. Let me print something. I am using for loop. For loop. I am creating one for loop. Int. How many time I want to run? Int I equal to 0 till I less than 5. Okay. I less than 5. I plus plus. Okay. I plus plus. I am printing something. System dot out dot println. Okay. Println. Match is going on. Match is going on. Something I am printing. Cricket match is going on. Okay. Now try to observe. Okay. Now let me create some variable also. Let me create some variable also. Okay. Series name. Let's say series name. Series cricket series name. What is the match name? Let's say match name. Okay. String. What is the match name? Okay. Watch name. Match name. Uh, Match name. String. Team captain. Team captain. I'm taking team captain. Team captain name. Okay. Team captain name. Okay. Now try to observe. Let me Alt Shift S O. I am creating one parameterized constructor. Okay. Means I can create object and directly I can pass the data. For that I am creating one. Okay. Now try to observe. This is fine. Okay. Let me create one more class. This is inside which package? Pom.app.package, right? But pom.app.package. Yeah, this is the package name, right? Pom.app.package. Yeah. Is it working? Let me remove this. Better, I will use two classes. This class. Okay. I will create one class. Cricket series. Cricket series. Okay. I will create one class cricket series. I will copy this Control X and paste here. Save this. Okay. Drag this so that we can able to see both the classes at the same time. Let me delete this. Tell me, class name as a data type, class name as a data type in another class is known as a relation. So I am using one this class name as a data type in this name, right? This is also variable. This is string class, predefined one. This is also CS is variable. This is a customized class. Purpose is same. Okay. Now try to observe. Okay. What is the purpose? What we are doing? We have one cricket series class. It is having some method, right? Match is going on. Right now, let me create some parameterized constructor. Control Shift S. O. How many variable now? 3 variable. Try to understand. Try to understand. Whatever the set, I will add match name. That match name will be held by this. Captain name will be held by this variable. And see, CS. CS is variable of what? Here, cricket. But this is the class now, right? I need to create an object for this class. Then that variable it I am need to add into test class, right? Simple. Now try to understand. Without synchronize, with synchronize. Okay? Try to observe. How to format control, select all control shift, F format done, extra spaces gone. Now, I want to create first, this is object, cricket series object I will create so that I can add data here, right? It is a class now. I want to add in test class. I need 3 parameter is required. I need to create, for example, try to observe. If I will create test object, test t equal to new test. This is the thread I am creating. It is expecting 3 parameter now, right? Match name. What is match name? String. So double quote is fine, right? Double quote is fine, right? First parameter, right? Let me give IPL. What is the team captain name? Team captain name is also string. What is that string name? Let's say IPL. Let's say Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma is the captain, right? Third parameter is also asking now. So what is third parameter? I need to create now. It is expecting object. String I can handle with double quote. So I need to create CS. Copy this. I have to create an object. Then object I have to pass object reference. Paste here equal to new this, right? Then this CS I can pass here. Let's say CS1. I can pass here, right? CS1, right? This is string. This is string. Third parameter is third parameter is what? Third parameter is what? Third parameter is what? Object. String, string, and third is object. Hope you are good. Save this. Come here. Can I create the thread? Already I created a thread. This is test T1. Now try to observe. There are one thread I created. Copy this. Paste here. Can I create thread 2? IPL. Let's say better match name I can change to instead IPL. Let's say Mumbai Indians. Mumbai. And let me give here CSK. CSK. Who is the captain of CSK? Rituraj Gaikwad, right? Rituraj Gaikwad. I know the name. I don't watch them. I was hearing some online, but I'm not watching matches, guys. I'm not wasting my time on cricket match. I used to play cricket earlier. I played very. I will tell you later. Okay. So T1, T2 are two thread I created. How to start the thread? The thread defined, thread objects are created. Can I create T1 dot start? Observe. Yeah. How to start the thread? T1 dot start. One thread started. Can I start one more thread? T2 dot start. T2 dot start. Till now we did not start a synchronized concept. Save this. Save this. Save this. Now run the program. Nothing is coming, right? What is the issue? Let me check. Let me check why it is not printing. Did I printing something? 1 second. Okay. T1 dot start. Where is my this program taken? ठीक है ठीक है fine. Come here. This is also fine. This is also fine. Oh, tell me guys, where is run method? Any run method is there? If no run method is there, then thread class run method is going to run, which is having no output. So T start method should call run method. So I need to define one run method also now. Let me define run method. Override public void run method. I need to define some job. Hey, run method, do one thing. Do one thing. Call this series cricket series method. How I can call this cricket series method? How I can call this cricket series method? Using what? This reference cs dot cricket series. Cricket series. Yeah, coming, right? T1 dot start method, T2 dot start method will call this run method. And this is going to print this out. This run method is internally going to call series method. What is series method? Match is going on. It will print match is going on. Match is going on. Now try to observe. Now try to observe. Now try to observe, guys. Match is going on, right? Perfectly fine. There should be some distinguishing. There should be some distinguish. I need to pass some name. How only this method is printing na? Only this method is printing. I need to pass something in this so that what will happen? This method, CS, it is going to call what? Some name. Where is the name? Where is the name? I will pass some name. Now try to observe. And I will pass some variable here. I will pass some variable here. Let me pass some method, some name, so that two outputs should come. Let me change the name string captain name, string captain name, right? String captain name. Match is going on, but you are not understanding which thread is running, right? This thread or T1 or T2, you are not understanding. I will pass here what? I will pass here team captain name. Paste here. Team captain name. Try to observe. 1 second, guys. Team captain name. I'm passing. Okay, this is fine. Captain name. It is also not printing. Okay. Let me print here. Match is going on, and the captain is this. This will hold this variable now. That captain, copy this variable. Baba, don't stuck. Till now we did not apply synchronization. We will apply synchronization. After normal synchronization, without synchronization, and then synchronization. Try to understand. Now again run the program. Now you observe what is happening. What is happening? First, Rohit Sharma thread is done. We will debug this program also. So output is coming. Let me give some space. First, Rohit Sharma thread. Where is Rohit Sharma? This thread is completed. After this thread is completed, right? Now, let me run this program again. Random, right? Rohit Sharma, Rituraj, any, because there is no locking of the object. We are getting any output, sometime from Rohit Sharma team, sometime from Rituraj Gaikwad. Now just let me add one keyword here. Now you will understand the benefit of this keyword. Okay. Let me print some time also. Copy here. Paste here. Current time. Guys. Guys. Okay. I won't add time. Later we'll see. Now try to understand. Now I will use one keyword here. Synchronize. Synchronized. One word only. I added only one word. Try to observe what is going to happen. Run as Java application. Rohit Sharma. Run as Java application. Rohit Sharma, then Rituraj Gaikwad. Run as Java application. Always Rohit Sharma. The moment I will remove this keyword and save this program, randomly means object locking is not there. Any output is coming, right? Wow, Rohit, Rituraj, right? The moment I will add synchronize keyword, save this. First thread will complete, then only second thread will complete. First thread is Rohit Sharma, second thread is Rituraj Gaikwad. How to debug this program? Try to understand now what is happening in this program. What is happening in this program? Try to observe carefully. Okay? This is some functionality you want. Functionality may change requirement to requirement, project to project. Try to observe synchronization. What is happening in this program? We are defining one thread. We are defining one thread. Some data is there. Okay? Setter, getter means some variable is there. Okay? So we are defining one parameterized constructor so that we can add some data inside the object that we are doing here. That we are adding some data. We are creating thread. We are creating data. We are adding data in another thread. ठीक है. What is the principle of multi-threading? First, you should define the multi-threading. So this is extend thread or extend runnable. For now, we are using extend thread. It means thread class have start method. Perfectly fine. Means this thread which we define T1, when we call start method, it is going to call run method. Na? This is the basic principle. Start method is going to call run method. When this operation will be done, T2 start is going to call run method. At this moment, if we don't use synchronize, both the thread will start executing. Both the threads call start method. Both the thread will call run method. Now, inside this thread, the data is what? Inside T1 thread, data is what? Mumbai Rohit Sharma CS. So this T1 calls start method. This is called CS, captain name, right? Try to observe. When this will thread will call, inside T1, Rohit Sharma is there. Rohit Sharma will be held by which variable? Team captain. This team captain will be passed for, see, when this thread one T1 will run, T1 is always having Rohit Sharma. That time team captain will always have what name? Rohit Sharma. Team captain will go here. This method will be called with Rohit Sharma. This method is going to pass here. Always we are printing match is going on and the cricket captain is Rohit Sharma. Now, when this thread 2 will call random way in the thread 2, what is the captain name? Rohit Sharma. That time, the team captain name will be passed to this variable, right? Rituraj Gaikwad. Rituraj Gaikwad will be passed in this call, in this method. When this thread will be operated, this call happen and Rituraj Gaikwad will be passed in this captain name. And that time, match is going on with Rituraj Gaikwad. This when the both are working. Sometime T1 will work, sometime T2 will work. Sometime T1 will work, sometime T2 will work. In that way. That's why, that's why we are getting, when we are not using synchronized keyword, when we are not using synchronized keyword, so random output is coming. Whatever I am explaining, when I am running, when T1 is working, Rohit Sharma is passed according to our red lines. When T2 is working, Rituraj Gaikwad is passed according to our blue line. Then Rohit Sharma again. The number of time this loop will work, that number of time it is printing. Till now we are good. The moment I will use synchronized keyword here, what is happening? The object lock is there. Object lock is there. What is the object lock? Complete T1 will lock the process. Run as Java application. Now debug as Java application. Control come here. Control come here. T2 also fine. T1 also fine. It go to T2. What is the team name, captain name? Rituraj Gaikwad. See, all are printed at one time. Na? All are printed at one time, right? Now Rohit Sharma is printing. When we are using synchronized keyword, let me remove the synchronized keyword. Let me debug. T1, T2, T1 dot start, T2 dot start. What is the name? Team captain name, Rituraj Gaikwad. Fine. This line is printed. Rituraj Gaikwad. See, when we are debugging, the order is followed, right? The order is followed because that is uh, during debugging, it is going to follow order. Okay. Now, when we run this, you can understand. Sometime Rohit Sharma, sometime Rituraj Gaikwad, right? So this is how synchronize is locking the bucket. You need to understand when you are using synchronize keyword, it is going to lock the bucket. Okay. Now, guys, I am stopping my screen share. I'm stopping my recording. Do you have any doubt? Please let me know.